let's introduce ourselves so that, chat will know who we are. I'm Clicks, or, leader of Akara. And then I'm with...
I'm Supernova. I'm a player for A&E this season.
Welcome to the game. We have Oathsworn Gaming versus NFG. This is Group B? Right? Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Yeah, Contra was saying it's B.
First, we're seeing a Thatcher ban. Pretty normal in today's world of League play. Thatcher is, a huge attacking operator that can get rid of any utility. Blackbeard, great ban for window play.
I know in A&E we see a Thatcher ban as a good thing because the way how we have it set up is we've got strats to go around the Thatcher ban, and most teams that we play against have also done the same, and they find ways around the Thatcher bans with different strats.
Most teams actually, when they're starting on attack, they ban Thatcher because they have more strats to work around that, and it just helps them out when they're going to defense because it's kind of like that switch to the half is kind of detrimental. We are seeing a Legion and Echo ban as well. Great operators on this map. Echo, kind of like a denial of any plant. Legion, you're kind of stopping a rush because this is a very frag heavy map. So we're going to see a lot of frags, a lot of altercation.
The hookah lounge, the billiards room is a very good, not a very good, well, it is a good spot to go first, but also one of the easiest to lose once you lose sight.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those sites that people go first because it is first in the rotation. We are seeing a Montane being brought, and we are seeing a Wamai and Jaeger being brought at the same time. Capita is also huge on the Billiards push for default plant. You can smoke off the rotate, and you can smoke off the bar area. And we are also seeing the Maestro. Since they got rid of the Echo, they have to have some denial. Great play of operators.
I'm assuming that Ringo is going to be the main roam clear since there is a pulse on the board. So I am expecting to see Ringo to be roaming downstairs, or not, roam clearing downstairs a majority of the map until the pulse is taken out.
Yeah, pulse is huge on coastline in general. Most of the flooring is wood. So, I mean, like, having a pulse is detrimental for your team. Even if you don't have one, anyone with a nitro and cams are huge.
10 seconds left before insertion.
I wonder how Explicit is going to use the Wamai with the magnets. I haven't really seen any good spots for the magnets. Most spots can be easily found by the entering team. Sometimes the spots aren't always in the best utility lanes, in my personal opinion.
I would agree. Oh, getting a few calls on some people right now. Kind of looks like they're gonna go for a sunrise clear. Thrown in and out. Can't really. Yeah, Sophia's just gonna rush in. She knows sunrise is clear. They are gonna try to hunt down this pulse, where he's roaming upstairs. Before we get any farther into the round, let's look at the prediction poll real quick. So y'all voted that Team Oblivion would win. They won 57% of the majority, and Oathsworn only got 42%.
I don't know how to. It's on paper, OG is the stronger team.
We might see an
When
altercation.
it
Hemi does get take the head off to the Jackal. Good pick for
that
him.
was a very good pick first for the first kill.
I have you covered. Loading mag!
No refrag.
Deploy arctic sensor. We are not protected. We are protected.
It looks like right now OG is kind of stalling out a little bit after the Jackal being
Monte
taken
does
out.
get the knife onto the Jaeger. Little weak.
Attackers
Gonna
drop the bomb
peek.
diffuser.
The Mozzie does get his head taken off. Wolf does get a
Nice
pick onto
refrag.
the Maestro.
Yeah, the refrag from Wolf there on the Maestro is also a very good one. Now that the Maestro camps are out of the play.
Spartan Marula does do a run out onto the Capitao, does not get the pick onto him. Wolf does pick off the Pulse, playing below. Lag does drop down into the this Mozzie.
Left.
Loses the gunfight to the Mozzie. Only one left alive
Attackers
is
have recovered their
Explicit.
diffuser. 10
Gets the pick
seconds to
onto
go.
the Sophia.
5 seconds to go.
Doesn't see the person window repelled, and that is OG's first round.
That was a very good, a very good round play there by OG. They, with the life advantage, made sure the plant was covered there at the end of the round. But early on in the round, they slowed down after the Jackal was picked off, and wasn't sure how they were going to do there with that. But as we can see, they ended up bringing it back.
Yeah, they were stalling a lot.
It seems like they're going to be going back with the same operators here for OG. And the Mira switched out, or the Maestro switched out for Mira.
6 pick from Pulse to Doc, and then we are seeing the smoke in play.
Dead Star, it is a great combo. It's something you should practice at least nightly.
I'm eating chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A.
Attackers need to
I
locate
haven't
and
eaten
defuse
all
as many
day.
bombs as they
Hop
can.
off me. Hop off me, bruh. I don't know who you are, but you're really about to catch a
Bomb
fade.
located by attackers.
That's one of your boys. He's about to catch a fade. Just saying.
That is not one of my boys, I can promise you that.
Okay, well, catching a fade.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So, can we get a view on where these Mira placements are real quick?
Yeah, they're gonna be, one's gonna be right
10
here,
seconds remaining.
which is normal. Normal mirror placement for
5
silver
seconds to
ranked. And then another one is gonna be on this wall.
Attackers objective
To watch
is to
anyone
defuse
pushing
the
into
bomb.
main, probably. Actually, I don't know where she's gonna put it. And they also reinforce this whole wall. All of it.
Well,
Don't know where she's gonna. Did she put it on right? Yeah, she did. Oof. Anywho.
Drone ready.
uh,
Moving on.
so I'm assuming that now with how things are looking with the operator choices, the Smoke and Smoke, Mozzie, and Mira are going to stay close to site, and Mozzie's going to be placing whatever drones he has received into spots outside of sight to give the roamers a chance to get some info on where they're pushing from. I can also see the Doc staying inside as well. Now that the Hibana is injured and has been injured for quite some time, OG has to find a way to get Hibana up in order to utilize her Exkyros so they can open up a wall or get some lanes into sight.
She's gonna be revived though. 20 health in a dream. It looks like they are trying to make an effective push onto the service area. They're doing upside and repels.
Enemy located! Psycho floor!
Smoke seems to be used for smoke cartridges a little too soon in my opinion. With each cartridge lasting
Plant is
10
going
seconds.
down. Kind of gets off of it. Plant is gonna go start it over again.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Hemi does get the pulse, not the pulse, the nitro kill onto the Montaigne to stop Plant. Capital on upside and repelled doing a lot of work onto the defenders. He actually got off of it. Surprising. Habana is in sight. Smoke with a smoke thing in hand, killing Habana. He is trying to shoot through the floor to find the smoke. Smoke just taken out by Jackal. Light going down by Jackal. 1v3 clutch for Hemi.
Attackers
Light is gonna go down.
diffuser.
Recoil can't control it on the vector. Swings again.
Exercise.
Misses the headshot. Free fires. Wolf does get the pick onto Hemi.
Now, for Hemi being off-site, it was kind of the I would say the downfall of this round for them. The firepower coming from the Vector and the now 2 extra damage per bullet probably would have been used or be more useful down in sight, help out with the initial push. But it was a very good try by Hemi to get that 1v3.
Yeah, he rotated off site because he was afraid of the upside down player played by Lag, the Capitao. But honestly, he probably could have rotated a little faster, maybe killed the Habana sooner, even though she got picked off. Probably could have saved Smoke's life as well, because the Jackal wouldn't have known where he was. But it is 2-0 for OG. Montaigne being brought again. Nomad 6 pick to Capitao. We are seeing the Maestro being played again. They're also going back to Hookah. Anywho.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
So
defused
going
by
back to the hookah billiards hold with the with NFG, I do hope to see that the Pulse plays in a better position, starting out over White Stairs, trying to get the odd man out over getting the push from what is that, the east side. Makes sense, but with how teams mostly push Aquarium and the 2 bars down below to get the vertical play onto
This
unsuspecting.
is a massive rotate. That
Well,
is
5 seconds remaining.
Maestro is a massive man, so I can understand.
true, understandable, but God.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
But with
Where is the Pulse gonna play? Why is he... Whatever, it's fine. I get it, I understand.
you sound very confused with that choice.
I mean, I get it. The Pulse, you know, he's making his roam thing, but, like, you'd be more effective in office at the moment. I don't know. But it's like whatever he wants to do. I'm not gonna tell him how to live his life.
He's probably trying to make sure right now that the other team, or that OT isn't pushing from the east side, because that does make sure it for him. It makes it safer for so he knows that no one's going to be flanking him while he's holding offices or blue bar.
Habana fell. She might waste her life here. So I think the Pulse knows where she is. No, she. Oh. We might see a pick soon.
Habana just walks
No,
right.
she
Oh,
just
and Habana walks right
ignores.
in.
Just
Right, who
doesn't
was that?
even
That was
care.
Mozzie, right?
No, that's Jaeger, Mortal.
The Jaeger. Okay.
Follow up being given late. He still thinks Jaeger's over there. Mozzie does swing
Bomb
the
located by
Montaigne.
attackers. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Yeah, totally turns his head to the Jaeger, given the kills. Diffuser is down. They know it too.
It's going to be hard to regain the
like they-
diffuser with 2 people watching the same angle on the Jackal.
There's actually 3 people because Pulse is down.
Oh, 3 people, that's right, yes.
Jaeger
there
getting
goes
very bold. Triple kill by Mortal. Wolf does get the pick on to the Pulse, playing down below.
It's going to be very hard for Lag and Wolf to get the comeback here with Defuse basically in the pockets of the defenders right now.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Looks like Wolf is going to go onto the repel on the window.
Setting the turret.
Magnet ready.
Captas slowly pushing up to cool vibe.
Reloading ammo.
Got to be careful of Maestro holding the tight angle.
Oh, Maestro does get the head off of Lag. Wolf is left in a 1v4.
15 seconds remaining.
Keeps cool vibe.
10 seconds remaining.
Might and gets the Maestro does get the pick off onto the ending the round.
A bold push from the Zofia, but the Maestro was just sitting there waiting, knowing that there was one of 2 spots that Zofia could have been pushing from.
I think everyone on the defense played that round very well. They got the diffuser down. They didn't really get too aggressive. They kind of did. The Egger did, but he was on a 3K, looking for the ace, so that's why he probably got aggressive. Now we're gonna go Penthouse, which is a little unusual, but I mean, if it works for them, it works for them. They are bringing the Mira this time. Also bring a Vigil.
It's a bold move, Cotton. See how this plays out for him.
Defenders,
I have a
protect your bombs
feeling
from
I
being
did say
defused by attackers.
1v4, but okay. You believe what you want to believe, mister.
There's a lot of shade being thrown today.
Yeah, I know. They're really just attacking me. They're only attacking me because I'm a woman, though. Anyways,
Razor wire deployed.
you are seeing an Ash being brought by Social instead of the Habana pick that he's been going with this whole time.
They probably assumed that this was going to be a either a penthouse or a kitchen play. I wouldn't think that they would automatically assume it would be a penthouse play, but without the hard breacher, it's going to be challenging to get into sight, to say the least, unless they can force their way into one of the 2 bomb sites and make a play and get the post plant early on.
We got one mirror there on a soft wall. And I don't see the other one down. I still think she has one more. Yeah, she does. You put the other one right there. Mortal on literally 1 health.
Stay behind me. Deploying
Looks like he's getting really aggressive. Holding a very tight angle on the Montaigne.
So with the Montaigne just outside VIP, I'm assuming that OG is going to end up making a push for a VIP and then maybe into VIP hallway.
I will watch over us. Magnets ready.
Montaigne does jump into VIP. Yiga getting very aggressive, even though he's on 1 HP. Social's Honey holding this run out. And knows that the Mozzie's nearby.
Hostile. Second floor.
Follow being given on to Jaeger. Capita does miss the bullets onto him. Ring God does get the pick onto the Vigil.
Right now, Model's playing a very dangerous game with being on very low HP here.
Attackers
The
have
Monty
located a
can
bomb.
effectively just push in without any problems with the Jaeger, as long as the Capitao pushes in with him to give him some sort of support to be able to take out the Jaeger. Or the Zofia.
Martin online.
Late ADS. Montine is getting a little aggressive, pushing into sight.
I believe the Monty is being a little hesitant into the mirror in theater at the moment.
Ring God does get another pick onto the Mozzie. Roamers are down. Push for sight is now happening. Jaeger does get the
15
pick
seconds
onto
to
the
go.
Ash. Montaigne is in. Takes out. Nitro coming out by Hemi. Plant going down by Demon Star.
5 seconds.
All angles are being watched. Ring God does get the pick onto Hemi. Last one is Wamai in a 1v3. And Wolf does get the pick onto the last one.
A very hectic end to the round there with the four-man push into sight, leaving the Jaeger virtually useless with the Wamai off-site where the plant is going down. Well, seems like in chat everybody is saying that the Jaeger is suspicious.
I'm not gonna comment on it, because if I do, I'll get yelled at. So.
Well, I don't know if you noticed what Deadstar said earlier, but Deadstar did say, "Man, Roman smacking your fat chicky nuggy lips is annoying."
Oh, yeah.
I cannot agree or not agree with
Attackers
that,
need to locate and defuse
as
bombs.
I have done that to my team in the middle of a league game before.
I literally
Cover the
haven't eaten
location
in
of the
like
bomb.
48 hours, so I'm very sorry that I'm eating. I apologize. You're lucky that this game's being casted and streamed. So, damn.
Worrying about grenades.
You are seeing a kitchen hold again.
Bringing back the same operators as before with this hold.
10 seconds left.
I assume that the mirror won't be going off site this time, staying relatively
5
close.
seconds left before insertion.
Wall's done.
Attackers are
Yeah.
moving out to defuse a bomb.
The mirror rotating offsite kind of cost him that round, but I don't think he's gonna do it again. I think he'll stay, hopefully. We are seeing a Finka being brought. Social's kind of like messing around with different operators to find which one's gonna work with him this game.
The Finka could also be used for a hard push, or to start probing. Probe pushes, as we call them. Either way, the Finka is probably most likely going to be boosting up the friends just before a push, or as they enter the building to clear out
We
roamers.
might see a head taken off in a minute. Yep, Mortal takes the head off of Lag.
Reloading. Cover me.
Detonating.
Man's clipped that, definitely.
My beauties are civilians. Let's proceed slowly.
Jaeger pre-firing the window onto kitchen. Does get a really aggressive. Vertical pipe being played up top by the sled. Trying trying to get some angles to cover plant. To get rid of some defenders. It is a 4v5. With 1:15 left. Wolf is on upside down rappel engaging this Jaeger.
Stay behind me.
He is playing by himself.
I would assume that OG is going to be getting ready for a...
Path and Hemi both get picks onto Social and Ringo. It is a 2v5 now.
I
He's
retract...
getting a little aggressive in this doorway.
retract my previous statement on the four-man push that I was about to say. Mira did just get stemmed up by Doc.
Stay behind me.
Wolf does get the pick onto Hemi. Jaeger does take off.
Cover me, reloading!
The Sophia. Montaigne left in a 1v4. And Mortal does get the knife onto Demon Star.
I would say a good win for the defense here. They seem to be trying to bring it back to 3-3 half.
Which is a perfect split.
It is a perfect split.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but whenever we can get a 3-3 into half, it always makes us feel a little warm inside.
I don't know. I like 6-0s. So pretty nice.
6-0s are pretty nice. I do have to agree.
Yeah, it's what I did to your team on Bank.
All right, shots fired. Shots fired.
I'm just joking.
I do have
love
to say,
all of you.
I do have to say the first
Y'all are
scrim we
great
had against
players.
you, we wiped the floor with you, so it's all right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It happens. But you know what map
Yeah.
we did beat you on? Our best
Which one?
map. Coastline.
And that is also our
Beat you
best
on
map,
Coastline.
so it's kind of embarrassing that you say that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. You know, we're friends. We're friends.
Attackers need
We're
to
friends.
locate
We're
and defuse
buddies.
as many bombs
Yeah,
as
we're
they
totally
It's
can.
okay. Yeah, we're in different
Yeah.
divisions. We don't have to worry about each other. It's
Up
cool.
until
We're good.
playoffs, and then we'll just sweep you. It's okay.
No.
So we're
Well,
going to the hookah billiard
Other way
hall here.
around. This being one of the top sites picked today. We only have seen 2 kitchen holds, 3 hookah holds. No, 2 holds, 2, and then 1 penthouse hold.
I assume that once again.
10 seconds
Actually,
left.
no, I lied. I thought there was going to be a jackal in play, but that there was an IQ thermite
5 seconds left.
sledge Zofia and Monty here. It's going to be a little harder for them to find the
Attackers'
pulse on this
objective
one, I would
is to
assume.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
Budget ready.
But that being said, the
Red spot going up.
A
even
bomb has been located.
the best roam clears can find the pulse without any trouble. Just some good drone work.
Yeah.
Loading new magazine!
This Jaeger is very...
Well,
I ain't gonna say nothing, but,
he's very good at controlling his aim. That's all we need to say.
Yep. Perfect.
It's practice, ladies and gentlemen. That's what
Does
practice
know.
gives you.
Gosh. Does Vikey, Sophia, and Kitchen. They are going for like a kind of like a main area kitchen push, which is kind of normal, but it's gonna rotate away. Gonna hold angles, trying to get him out. Probably gonna this pulse. Pulse does take some damage onto the sledge, but also get some damage taken to him.
Sledge is definitely going to be calling out where the pulse is, so he can, or so they can trap him into spot,
Defender has left the
and to
designated
give the
station.
Pulse does a run out with the nitro. Doesn't take any damage to the Montaigne though. Kind of a waste. We're getting very aggressive.
Magnet active.
The attackers are kind of in a standstill right now. They don't really know what to do. Jaeger kind of holding this Harry Potter area.
does get taken out.
Oh, double kill by Wolf. Instantly flicks onto Pulse. And he does get the pick onto the sledge. It is a 4v3. Attacker sighted. Montaigne is pushed into the aquarium.
carefully.
We are seeing 2 defenders hold this, so we can see how this plays out. If MLD can play this correctly, never mind. Lag does get the refrag, but doesn't see the Wamai. Gets his head
Wamai
taken
with a
off.
great refrag, though. I do have to give Wamai that. He seemed to be very cool, calm, and collected there.
Attackers recovered
Social
the
does
bomb
get the pick
diffuser.
onto him. It is a 1v1, Wolf and Hemi.
Seconds left.
Wolf getting very kind of defensive. Might go for a plant. Hemi's probably gonna use Maestro Cam to stop it. A little too late though.
Attackers are activating
Wolf
the bomb
does get the
diffuser.
plant off,
Defenders have located the diffuser.
but Wolf is kind of low on HP. Wolf will fall off. Wolf's playing all the way in main. Run around.
A very good run around here by the Thermite.
And Wolf barely gets any shots off on Hemi. Hemi will clutch the round.
So it looks like into half it is going to
Bomb
be
diffuser
a split
disabled by
3-3.
defenders. Defenders win.
Glad to see Mr. Ragnar here to show support for his team. He is also a friend of A&E. We actually met after we joined the Collective League. And
Oh,
Basi-
wow.
I know, it's a cool story, bro. I will tell it again if you all have time. But that's all up to you guys.
Mortal going to the Twitch. We are seeing a Doki being played. Nomad and Buck. We are seeing a blue bar hold for the first time in this game. Also, it's their first sight. Let's hope that this is their... We are seeing Twitch, 6 picks
So
of
the-
Sophia.
In a way, the 6-pick to
Defenders,
Zofia
protect
can
your
be
bombs
seen
from being
as
defused by attackers.
probably not a smart move. I mean, Fragger taking up the Fragger off. But with a Jaeger being present, I would assume the Twitch would have been the first idea to get rid of the ADSs along with the mute jammers.
Yeah. I probably would have stuck with the Twitch, but if he's a fragger, then he has to go on a fragging operator. Just kind of... Just depends.
It's all
Kind of seeing a normal
Top play
setup,
style.
besides
10 seconds
this
left.
part. This is kind of different.
5 seconds
Walls
left.
being reinforced, we'll rotate. They castle off kitchen.
Attackers are
Yeah, they
moving
castle
out to
off
locate a
kitchen.
bomb and defuse
Are
it.
they gonna play? Wow. They're stealing my castle setup. I'm just joking.
all teams are guilty of stealing castle setups. I know we are. Or A&E is at least. I'd like to see how
The bans were... God, what were the bans? Thatcher, Blackbeard, Legion, and
Echo.
Echo, yeah. Getting aggressive. Pre-firing at his teammate. Kind of pre-firing everywhere?
Probably pre-firing known spots.
This
of
guy is
past
doing
games.
a lot more extra than he has to. I'm just
I mean, being extra isn't a bad thing.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like it's a bad thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Magnet out.
I'm getting a FaceTime call? Hold on.
So, as we can see here, the Buck is getting the ceiling open for the vertical play to get sight into offices. Or office, my bad, excuse me. I believe, I can't really tell, I'm not the one who's operating the cams here. I do believe that the others, at least the Zofia, and probably Dokkaebi are over in Hookah, getting vertical onto Sunrise. Could be wrong. Could be right. Now Dokkaebi putting out a call now to start getting some intel.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Loading new God dang it.
The beauties are in place.
Sorry. 45 seconds left on the clock. Not really much has been happening this whole game. Still a 5v5. Gonna see a late push here. Dokkaebi running around through bathroom. Does kill the Jaeger in reception.
A bomb has been located.
Social does get the pick onto the Sophia. Explicit does get the refrag on him. Hemi does kill. Lag. It's a 2v4.
10 seconds to go.
Both shotguns watching both entrances, besides the one that they need to be watching.
Diffuser. 5 seconds left.
Oh, diffuser is down though. 2v2. MLT triple kill
Operators, you are
to
out of
end
time.
and drop the plant. Wow.
That was a very good play there.
He played that in the best way he could. That was beautiful.
A little sportsmanship right there at the end with the teabag.
Tactical crouching.
Tactical crouching, yes, that's what we call it nowadays. I don't know about you youngins out there.
Call it tactical crouching.
Spam crouching. That's what he was doing. Though, I guess I don't know what IJ Moy, I would assume. Sophia did seem to be taking some cocaine straight to the vein. Thankfully, it's not illegal to do drugs before a game. A lot of professional players have done it in the past.
Mortal is literally doing everything so extra. He's
Very
6-pick to
extra.
Sophia. Like, I don't know.
Attackers
It's
need to
cool
locate
though.
and defuse bombs.
Dipping his team. Yes.
T.
T.
You meant T.
Sorry. Yeah.
Bomb located by attackers.
We're seeing a kitchen and a service hole.
Now, from past experiences, scrimming up against Oathsworn Gaming, this is one of their better sites to hold. We've always struggled, especially with their Maestro and Castle placements.
10 seconds
In the
to go.
past, I have seen the Maestro
5
hold
seconds to go.
right where he's at, right where he was at in bathroom,
Attackers' objective is
and
to
lock
defuse the
down
bomb.
B all by himself while everybody else focuses on A and upstairs.
Wall secured. Window barricade.
So extra. Like, what are you doing? Okay, it's cool. I'm not upset. I'm not upset.
Maybe
Gonna go
maybe
to work on this castle. He's gonna open this one up hopefully by himself. Hopefully he doesn't get nitro. That'd be kind of funny if he did.
always good to have some humor into a
One more hit. Two more hit. There it is. Got the kitchen castle opened. Social playing blue. Is anyone playing in sunrise? Anyone? No. No one is playing sunrise. But he's playing blue. He's playing the long angle.
Calling them up.
If he plays it
All
right
coming
with
out
the
by
UMP,
Dokkaebi.
sorry about that. But if he does play it right with the UMP, he could take off some beams himself.
Nah, Mortal's just better. Got to take on to Social. No!
I spoke a little too soon there.
Mortal does get the head off. SLP. Call is coming out by Dokkaebi. Mortal's just gonna run into site without any intel. No one is in kitchen or watching kitchen. Ooh, well, mine does get the pick onto Mortal.
Very good pick.
Does see. Who was in there? Nomad was in. Kinda just
Attackers
gave up
dropped the
kitchen.
diffuser.
Lag does get the pick onto the Dokubi, aka Hemi. Is it 3v3? Buck putting up some work in penthouse. And Slade, I'm only extra because I'm funny. Buck does come into an altercation with the Valkyrie, who's gonna win it. Nitro coming out. Just teabagging to survive. Shotgun comes out by Buck. Buck does get the kill onto the Valkyrie.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Some tactical crouching there.
Yeah. Lag does get the pick onto the Jackal.
The Nomad and
Quad
there goes Buck.
or Lag. He's gonna go for the ace. All he has to do is get the Nomad
15
planting.
seconds remaining.
Oh, Ring stole his ace. Oh no.
Ringo Dingo.
5-3.
How could you do the man dirty like that?
Yeah, he really did his man dirty.
About as extra as clicks squealing. I wouldn't.
I'm actually so funny, Slade. You just like don't like my sense of humor.
Well, your gameplay's
Nor
funny
have we
too.
talked one-on-one. Oh yeah, my gameplay's hilarious. I am horrible, but I am on a team, and that's all that matters.
It is all
Some
that
people
matters.
aren't even on teams.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Nuts.
I will expose myself. In my tryout with A&E, my very first game, I went 0-6.
Wow, trash. I'm just joking.
Though I do have to say,
okay.
I am on a team. And this week's league game, I got a 1-tap. So that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, that was the best thing I've ever seen in life. So, I got to cast that game. That was a great game.
You were very confused on where that Zofia died too.
I really was.
Attackers need to locate
I
and
really
defuse
was.
bombs.
But I found it. Well, Can't, I'm sorry, you're not on a team.
Attackers
You're
have
looking for
discovered the
one?
location of the
Well,
bomb.
after someone gets kicked out of this league, they might need someone.
Who knows? Who knows? He could just have a lot of practice with his aim.
You never know.
Practice makes
Let's see
perfect.
how his
bitch.
Attackers
drone
have located
skills
the
are.
bomb.
Is he a 360 droner? Let me see it.
10 seconds
Let me see
to
360. Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
5 seconds to go.
Are seeing
Attackers
if
are
go
heading
hold
out
again.
to defuse the
Worked
bomb.
out. We are seeing a castle barricade on this door. Kind of normal. Rotate into the aquarium. Hatch is also open.
Reloading! Cover me! Throwing magnet. Magnet ready.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Slade. I swear, Slade's literally my biggest bully. I swear. It's whatever. He simps for me. It's okay. I don't care. Anywho, drone's coming out into the theater
Don't expose my men like that.
and the VIP area. Clearing. Oh, okay. Base plant. Clear out this VIP area. They do know the castle is roaming. Mortal does get a few hits on him. And gets the castle player down. Misses the final shots. And I'm not sure what he's doing.
Attackers
Very
dropped the
surprised
diffuser.
that Mortal is starting to miss all
MLP
these
gets a
shots.
frag. And then Lag does get a frag onto the sledge. Random pre-fire through the wall almost kills Mortal. Spotted by the Sophia.
Dropping mags! Magnet going out. Magnet ready.
Loaded. Action time.
Magnet activated!
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Reloading.
I wonder how they're going to end up making their final push here after they're starting to get down to the final minute.
Lag does get the frag onto Mortal. Kinda looks like this is going in OG's favor.
We are now protected.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
I like the way how Slay talks. He's got his way with
Yeah,
words.
he's great. Love that man. Wolf does get the pick onto Spartan. Buck in a 1v4. Is on the ground. Does see the Maestro, but misses the head on him. Can't control the recoil. 6-3.
If I'm going to make a prediction here, I'm going to be bold, and with my prediction, I'm going to say that OG ends up taking this 7-3. I know it's kind of early in the game. I have faith.
I definitely
Especially-
think that they're going to take this win with this next round. Does seem like they are on a momentum streak. They are going to go back to Blue Bar, a site that they won. Barely though. But they won it. We are seeing the Jaeger instead of the Wamai. Normal setup with the Cade. We are seeing the Montaigne this time.
Ooh, a Monty push into blue and Sunrise? Or either one of those two? I don't know why I said and, sorry.
You're good. It happens.
I'm a little nervous for my first cast, especially being streamed to 40
Defenders,
people.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Whoever
Attackers
the
have
Dead Star
located
guy
the
is, I haven't eaten my chicken nuggets in like this whole game basically, so you're freaking welcome.
Though,
I'm
you should. One of the questions I would like to ask the two we invite to the party, if they'd rather have McDonald's chicken nuggies or Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets.
Chick-fil-A? Yeah, we'll ask that.
Yeah.
That's a really good question. So far, who do you want to invite?
Well, if we're gonna be honest here, I'd love to invite
10 seconds
Hemi
insertion.
to see their point of view of this game
5
so
seconds
far.
left
You know,
before
being down early on in the game, bringing it back 3-3. I don't want to say down early on in the game, but it was basically a heavyweight fight during the first half. And I don't know about OG. I mean, I would say Ringo, why he decided to steal the man's ace. But at the same time, I think Wolf would also be a good choice.
I'm being told to invite Mortal.
Well, we do take bribes, Ragnar.
Yeah, we do, Ragnar.
I will take my bribe and a kiss on the cheek.
Symmetric does get the headshot onto Hemi. He is down though. Sophia
They do
is
have
up in the castle barricade. Could get 2 picks, and he does.
Very good play.
Ace swings
Very
him.
unlucky.
Mortal is aware of his flank, does get flanked by the castle. Social does take him out. 3v3. Path playing upstairs. NFG does get the pick onto Ringo.
They're gonna have to make sure that their hold is solidified here to win them the game.
Montaigne is calling out where players are. Explicit does get the head off of Lag. Social in a 1v3 situation. Spartan does have to jump over the shield to get into sight. Social kind of making a very slow push back to sight. Does see the Montaigne in sight, does get a little damage taken on him. Is missing the Nomad entirely. Plant going down by Spartan. Does see it, does get the pick on him.
Bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Get the free fire on the Jackal. Doesn't finish him though, and does get pinched by the Nomad and Jackal and taken out.
It was a very good defensive hold there by Social. A very unlucky round after going down in manpower with the Monty calling out, I believe, the Jaeger. if my memory does serve me.
Yeah, it was Jaeger.
Dead Star, I do have to say, McDonald's chicken nuggies are edible trash, but sometimes when you're feeling down, you just have to stoop so low. Especially when you don't have edible gold in your state.
Yeah, some people don't have edible gold in their state, bruh. But I do,
Yeah.
and that's all that matters. I love my gold.
I am surprised
My
to see Goyo chose over Frost here on the kitchen service entrance hold. Even the dumbest Frost placements get you the downs.
Anything. Yeah. I would know from one of my friends. She plays
Defenders,
Frost
protect your bombs from
24/7.
being defused by
It's
attackers.
all she plays. Doesn't play anything else, and it works for her. It really works, and I don't know why.
Attackers have
But it
located a
works.
bomb.
But Goyo is not really doing much on this site. He's putting his
Bomb
shields
located
in
by
doorways, but sometimes that can be detrimental to your team as well. Because once the attackers get, hold of sight, they can just pop those and they can cut off any rotation.
Well secured!
Keep an eye on what?
I'm excited to see how this round plays out, mainly because OG has been on match point, and NFG seems to be coming for a comeback.
Attackers objective
Is the comeback possible? We're about to find out, but I do feel that...
If they win this round, yes. If they lose, obviously not.
Well, if they lose, I would hope not.
Yeah, I don't know. We might go to 8, but F it. You are seeing Elo hold this sunrise area, which is
Barricade deployed.
I need to go to it. Here we go.
Let's proceed slowly.
Zofia taking the door down early to get a angle into sight. Probably not the smartest thing. Could be an early pick for the defending team, but as it's playing out so far, doesn't seem to be that way.
Drone ready.
Yeah, it's kind of a stalemate. I don't think anyone really wants to get into any altercation of this, like with anyone, until it kind of has to be. It's kind of a very close game.
I can see NFG being very held back with their push here.
Yeah.
Destroying magnet.
There is a lot at stake right now. If they lose, they lose. But if they win, they have the potential to bring it to overtime.
MLP does get the Nitro onto Hemi. Instant trade by Apath onto Social.
See that Zophia's rotating over to Sunrise now.
Yeah, she's probably gonna take this site. Taking Sunrise, especially on this site, is like huge. Both both Sophia and Montana are pushing. Ella's gonna rotate off.
Raising our defenses.
Explicit does get the frag onto Ringo. It is a 3v4. And then fight it. Like trying to get the pick on the players above. Mortal getting the pick onto the Goyo.
OG has to be very careful here now since it's a 2v4.
Drone is ready.
Mortal getting a little aggressive, gonna run into sight.
We move carefully.
Doesn't really know where anyone is. Sight looks like it's clear. Lag does get the pick onto Explicit. Mortal does get the pick onto Lag. Flank going down by the Montaigne. Does get stopped by the Ella. Ella does get the head on.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
1v1 for Mortal against the Ella.
5 seconds.
He's low health. All he has to do is hide.
Operators, you are out of
And
time.
Mortal cannot get the frag. It is going to be 7-4. OG wins.
Well, very good last round there. Unfortunate that Mortal couldn't get the frag there, but even still, Ella did pop the Goyo shield there, so either way, Mortal... if Mortal got lucky with a kill, wouldn't have mattered. But either way, the Goyo shield did go off. A very good
that
game.
was a game.
I would say here to bring in, I would say Wolf and I guess that your choice
Are
for
they
NFG.
leaving? I swear if they're leaving, I'm gonna lose my mind. No, they're not. Okay. We'll do Wolf.
Wolf. Okay,
Bop.
that's a good choice.
And then... Okay, chat. From NFG, who we bringing in? Mortal or Hemi, bruh? I need to know. Which one, man?
Well, we've got one so far for
You want
Hemi.
Hemi?
Another.
APAS.
one says
I
Mortal.
didn't say that.
No, she didn't say that. Say that? But,
I did not.
Spanglish isn't my name.
Everyone wants Mortal, bruh. I might have to bring Mortal in here.
Okay, I mean, I do have questions for Mortal.
I'm gonna bring Mortal in. I'm sorry, Hemi. I love you, but I'm bringing Mortal in.
Demon Star says you should have gotten him.
Well, you know what? It
Sorry, buddy.
doesn't matter, because they're not even joining the party. So it's okay. Mr. Wolf, can you invite me again? There was an error. Send party invite. Hello, Mr. Wolf.
Welcome.
Please include your audio. I'm going
There you go.
to
That was
wait.
very bossy.
Yeah, it's interview time. I don't know if you've watched any of the streams, but we interview now. It's pretty cool.
I do have to say, when you interviewed Soap, he was very nervous about his
Forget
interview.
this man. He needs to join. Anyways, we'll ask Mr. Wolf some questions. There he is. Hello, Mr. Mortal. We're gonna interview Wolf first, and then we got you next, buddy. So, just shush. Anyways, Mr. Wolf.
Yes,
how do you think your team played today, in overall?
Well, I think it went okay. It could have been flawless 7-0, but we had our ups and downs. I'm not trying to be too cocky or anything, but
Yeah, no, that last round was kind of intense between you two, especially.
yeah, I kind of missed the shots.
Can you tell me how you were feeling?
How I was feeling?
Yeah.
When I killed the Monty, I flicked around, killed the Jackal. I was like, that flick though, and then I was like, I got this.
Got you. I'm glad that you felt that way.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
felt good.
you know, we do have one question. It has nothing to do with Siege, but we want to ask. Do you prefer McDonald's chicken nuggies or Chick-fil-A chicken nuggies?
Never had. Shut up.
Never had either.
I've never had Chick-fil-A, but
Oh.
Well,
Well then.
I don't leave the house.
Maybe that's what brought him the win, was not having to know about what Chick-fil-A tastes like.
yeah,
That could be it. Yeah, yeah.
that could be it. Well, thank you so much. You know, great win today. I think you did amazing. I'm going to interview
you.
Mr. Mortal now. Mr. Mortal, are you new to NFG's roster? I haven't seen you before.
Oh, good game by the way.
Oh, cool. That's cool. What kind of playstyle would you say that you have? Are you, like, I can tell that you're probably their fragger, but is there anything that, like, key that you play? Yeah. Yeah. How do you think your team did today overall? Like, did you include your audio, by the way?
You get mad at Wolf. You get mad at Wolf and then not tell him about it. Like, please include your audio. I think he just, sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought he did.
I do have a question for Wolf. Wolf, your first game against Outcast, you dropped 16. Your final KD was a 2.0. You were 16-8. How do you feel that, or how do you think your gameplay from last week's game carried over to this week's? What was your mindset throughout the entire Practice or pregame.
Oh, practice. Okay. I was like, I went 16-8, like you said, last game. I've been doing good pretty much every single game. I've had double digits, I'm pretty sure, every single game. I guess I was just cool, calm, and collected, I guess.
All right. So now for sorry, Mortal. What is your practice like? Like, what? How do you prepare for a game?
Oh, I just get on like a few hours early. I just play, honestly.
Okay. So you'd say it's more like cat and mouse when you're playing games.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was great talking to you guys.
It was very great.
I would pay
Yeah.
attention to chat after this game, though. Because sometimes people do talk into the chat. So watch back the stream if you want. But yeah, have a good one. GG's to both of you.
Yep.
GG.
GG.
GG, man.
GG.